Good morning, children. Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to tell you about your new topics whatsoever added in your political science. Although you have studied these chapters, these topics in your world politics book, but now these are added with your Indian politics, that is chapter number 4, India's external policy. In that chapter, these topics have been added. India's relation with USA, America, mean to say, India's relation with the USA, India's relation with Russia, India's relation with China, and very new topic, India's relation with Israel. Before we go for their relation, you must know their location on the map. Right? USA, you know, it is a continent. Russia, just in the northern side of India, there is China, and above that there is Russia, and China is our neighboring country, and we have adopted some policies from Russia, China, as well as America. Based upon that, we have to keep in mind the relations of India with these countries. And Israel, very newly developed country, although it has got its independence along with India, but then also India don't have a very good relation with Israel. Please do take care. I am telling you India's relation with Israel. In the beginning, India's relation with Israel were not very good. Neither good nor bad, because India never thought of that we have to make relation with Israel, or we have to make or not make, and then it is the question afterward that what type of relations we have to maintain with the Israel. Israel's location, it is very coastal type area, right? And it has got its surrounded by Muslim countries, Jordan, Syria, South Africa, Egypt, and we don't have very good relation with Israel in the beginning, but recently in 1992 India's relation with Israel got somewhat improved, and for that India has signed some social, economic, and political relation with that. And if we go for historical factors, as we know that Israel is Jewish country, like in India handful Muslims were there, like here all the Jewish were there, belong to some this community. And after the Second World War, all the Jews from all over the world get together here and recognize them as a Jewish country, that is Israel. Right? It was newly established country by them. From all over the world, there was a Palestine issue was also there, but India didn't favor that issue, Palestine issue with Israel. That was also regarding ethnic community and ethnic composition. They wanted Israel. On the other hand, there was some issue with the Jews and with that Palestine people. But historically, India didn't favor this, because India has itself tolerate this type of divisibility based upon religion and other. That's why India didn't favor this issue. So that's why Israel administration was not very happy with India. And on the other hand, in 1950, when Indian Constitution came into force, at that time Indian government, now not under the control of British, Indian government helped them, allowed them, announced that if they need, because there was a big issue of the re-establishment rehabilitation of the people from all over the world just after the Second World War. So that's why they wanted that there should be some help, there should be some support from India, right? So that's why India asked them to open their one office in Bombay, so they can organize who are the people they want to go to Israel and settle their Palestine regarding issue and Second World War के बाद जो लोग अपने अपने अलग टाइप से सेटल होना चाहते थे, बिकॉज वी नो दैट whatsoever happening in the one corner of the world, the whole world get shaken, राइट. उनको जिस जिस के भी इशू का होता है उस टाइप का उनको डर भी रहता है, वो लोग अपनी उसी टाइप से सेफ्टी करते हैं. तो एज वी नो दैट इट इज़ वेरी वाइड कॉन्सेप्ट कि हम एक एक को एक तरह से इफ़ेक्ट नहीं होता, एक चीज़ का डिफरेंट लोगों पे डिफरेंट टाइप का इफ़ेक्ट होता है और उसी इफ़ेक्ट को लेके हर लोग अपना प्रिकॉशन लेते हैं. तो दैट्स वाई this India want to help them. Okay, if they are disintegrated, they should be integrated, they should take them help, but keeping in that mind, India allowed them to open one office there in Bombay, so that people, Jewish people can they can control their movement, where to do, how to do, what to settle, which persons are to be moved there or not moved, that all the decisions can be taken there, because Bombay is there a seaport also, and many export centers also, so many factors were responsible for that. In this way, in 1992 our relation got some more important, some more in good condition. That was that Indian opened their embassy in Israel, and Israel ambassador came to India. One reconciliation, one agreement was there regarding this, and some agreement regarding IT and educational institution decisions were taken there with Israel in India in 1992. In this way, there was Kargil war. At that time also, Israel also flourished very fast, although it is flourished very late, but its development rate and its flourishing, especially in the military area, it is very fantastic. It helped India in the Kargil issue also, when India Kargil war, and there was Earth Summit in 2001. There also India also took part in India and Israel, and defense and multimedia help is also there in the field of defense military area. Some material we are now exchanging with Israel, and very very important that high tech industries are there with high technology institution and industries we have also set up with Israel. So that is also the need of the hour, high tech industries in which high technology is used, right? That is also there. In this way, some very very important nowadays health related issue also we are taking help from Israel. That is nowadays, due to corona, the masks are used, N95 masks are used, that are also to prepare it raw material we are taking from Israel, and moreover this material at very low cost Israel is providing us. And 2017 one military agreement we have made with Israel to defense sector, international, and second largest importer for India, for India, Israel nowadays. This much all about your Israel issue, right? These three issues you have already studied in your book, second book, World Politics, right? If then also you have any issue, you may make call me. I will recall it once again, revise it. Otherwise, that is sufficient in from your book, that is US hegemony और एंड ऑफ बायोपोलैरिटी. इन दोनों चैप्टर्स में इन दोनों के रेफरेंसेस आते हैं. होपफुली यू हैव डन दैट बुक वेरी fantastically and try to give your excellent. And then our this chapter number 4 from this Indian politics book, Role of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. It is one new added topic, and I am very happy with this topic because जब भी कुछ होता है लोग डायरेक्टली इनडायरेक्टली वर्क करते हैं, बट डायरेक्ट whosoever in the on the stage, they are always seen behind the stage, behind the curtain. Some people are working, their name is not being highlighted. So I personally very happy that role of Vallabhbhai Patel is there. As we know that when there was issue of reorganization of the states, reorganization of the princely state and British states, there was big issue, and that issue was organized by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, right? Integration of the states. And in that when India got independence, at that time we have 565 princely states, and it was very big challenge in front of Indian government how to settle the people, if they want to settle the people according to geographical boundaries, according to their language, caste, color, creed, different type of challenges in front of the government to settle the people. And moreover, whatsoever we have tolerate previously two nation theory, that was alarming every time our policies. We have to take care. That was a big warning for the Indian citizens as well as for the government, because neither government nor citizen want to have such type of situation once again in the country. That's why now also we have to maintain every time peace on the name of religion, gender, caste, whatsoever things are there. Every time we must take care and keep maintain peace and security relations among one another, so that there must not be any type of risk to the integration, to the integrity, to the harmony of the country. Especially communal harmony is harming our country, right? Communal disharmony, communal rights are alarming we people. We have to take care, and being responsible citizen, जैसे अक्सर मैं बोलती हूँ कि आज के बच्चे कल के नेता. नाउ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अपॉन यू, यू हैव टू टेक केयर हाउ टू सेटल things, how to settle the matters, but you will settle the matter accordingly when you take interest, when you yourself indulge in the activities, right? Take interest what is happening, why it is happening, should it happen, what more steps can be taken to make it more effectively. So in this way, Vallabhbhai Patel, being known as the Iron Man of India, he was the second deputy prime minister of India at the time of that 19 home minister also. He was worked as home minister also, and like we were very much afraid of the two nation theory earlier, that we have to tolerate, that we have to do in this way. So that's why all these functions play very very important role for the integration and study of India. In this way, these topics you have to take care, and you have to read very carefully their relation. And very important one question would be there from these new topics, right? And when we talk about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Iron Man of India, right? Because he was so brave, so intelligent, so intellectual, having intellectuality among him. And then Deputy Prime Minister was there, and Home Minister at the time of his role in the contribution of India, that he took part in the major struggle of Indian national movement, that was under the Satyagraha, that was Kheda Satyagraha and Bardoli Satyagraha. Bardoli Satyagraha. Bardoli under the CDM, Civil Disobedience Movement, and Kheda was in Satyagraha movement. Okay? So in this way you have studied about this in your lower classes, especially in 10th class. Kheda district that was in 1918 and it was 1928. Here was different issue regarding tax, that was the major issue. Right, plague था, epidemic था, उसकी वजह से these people were not major issue. That 30% British government has increased the tax, and earlier these taxes were only 22 to 2% approximately. Now British government at once increased it to 30%. That's why Vallabhbhai Patel, that is the Iron Man of India, led the struggle along with the peasant and started. And here also they started this struggle in Bardoli just after 10-year gap time period was there. There were different incidents during that nationalist movement. Then also with his struggle, this tax reduced to 6.23% with the contribution of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. That government has to do this. In this way, during that time there was major issue of Hyderabad, Junagadh and Kashmir issue. Here also Vallabhbhai Patel gave his very best, and till now people are tolerating. People have to tolerate such type of issues if these issues were resolved there itself. Today we don't have to wear such type of miseries, wear such type of pathetic condition. And every time Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel against the paramountcy of Britishers, because when Britishers made us free, they announced ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चन, ओके एवरीवेयर, जो भी जहाँ जाना चाहता है जा सकते हैं, जो भी जहाँ रहना चाहता है रह सकते हैं.